Hansen's left behind some footage of different shows he's had, so let's take a look. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Shawn Hansen, and we're here with Shawn Hansen's Comedy Corner, the first of 2010. I've been around since November of 2009, starting my Comedy Corner in the Valley Patriot newspaper, which cycles out of North Andover, Massachusetts. And I'm here with legendary comedian Bob Seibel.
We did this show, and there was a young kid in front, a little younger than you, 14 years old. And I started jumping all over his case, kidding him about his age. And the kid was cracking. At the beginning, he was a little, wow, what's this guy doing? Because, I got the face of a mass murderer, right, kid? Yeah. Would you pick me up hitchhiking? No, I don't think so. No. Even in the blizzard of 78, you go, let him freeze to death.
My first show, I had a 5-minute sit down, because if we do stand-up, we'll have to adjust the cameras and so forth. But we wouldn't have to adjust them too much because you're not that tall. But would you?
Short jokes, fine.
Would you like to do some sit-down you have?
Some sit-down?
Sit-down stand-up.
Yeah, if I ever remarry, I'm going to marry a girl from the Yucatan Peninsula. Cut. If I ever remarry, I'm going to marry a girl from the Yucatan Peninsula. That way I'll know she'll always be mine. Because I'm divorced. I suppose I should have done the divorce joke first. Yeah, my wife and I, we split up. She's a housekeeper. She got to keep my car too. She took me out one night. Only took one punch.
What about the BlackBerry joke?
Yeah, there's lots of new Blackberries out there, but my favorite is still Hallie. I'm a loser. I bought a ticket to a motivational speaker. Then I didn't feel like going. What about this caricature? Are we going to talk about that?
Yeah, sure. Can we zoom in on the caricature, please? This is Rick Cormier right here. I drew this last night, my artwork. And
now there's two of me. What are we going to do?
Now I'm doing this because down the line, maybe for my third show, I'm going to be putting a segment together of what is called, if you were to be any cartoon character, who would you be? And I'm on the radio on weekends, and I captured within the hour, I captured the 12:30 part of that hour, and it came out, sounded like chipmunks. So I thought, wow, maybe I'd try to put a cartoon together. So, if you'd like, I could incorporate you in my cartoon.
That would be great. But would I have to look like that?
I could work on it.
Can I draw one of you?
Sure.
No. Is this my chin? I'm just curious. Is that my chin?
Well, you have like a button-down shirt.
Yeah, but I don't have a chin. I mean, that's huge. That's a gravy ladle. Or something. Yeah, it looks like Leno. Well, to some degree.
You don't like my artwork?
Well, no.
You can come back.
I want to come back.
I want to have you on again. This is the Valley Patriot right here. Comes out every month. North Andover, Mass. And since you're my first guest, you can have...
And the guy is a great writer, and I mean that sincerely. He's a friend to comedy. Support this kid. Support him. Thank you.
Shows you have, do you start off with the same opener, the same joke? Or, can you give us an example of your opening joke?
I had actually, it's funny, a lot of comics had grabbed me after certain sets and told me that I looked like someone from TV. So what I did was, on my opening lately, what I've been doing is, as soon as I'm up there, I just basically tell people, look, I'm going to set the record straight. I am not the guy from the Subways commercial. Because for some reason, everybody tells me I look just like Jared, the Subways guy. And I mean, literally people on the street would come up to me, hey, that's Jared, you're that Subway guy. So I would open up with that, and for some reason, that seemed to be going over well lately.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Shawn Hansen. Welcome to Shawn Hansen's Comedy Corner. This is episode 4 of how many ever they let me have on. The first segment I have today is paying tribute, and since this is episode 4, I like to dedicate it to a number 4 athlete. Number 4, Joe Cronin from the Boston Red Sox.
Yeah, Joe Cronin. Number 4.
This
You
is-
grew up in Boston,
Yep.
and the best number 4 you could pay tribute to, no offense, Joe Cronin, no offense, but that's the best number 4 you can come up with.
Okay, so Joe butt in to my segment.
I'm sorry,
So
I'm sorry, man, I'm
That's
sorry.
okay, let me introduce my man.
I'm sorry,
here.
all right, okay.
This is Joe Yannetti. He's been doing comedy for 27 years.
27 years, oh, God. He's done his research.
I read the book.
You read the book?
Yeah, the book about Joe Yannetti.
Fantastic.
It is.
I'm going to have to get one.
Well, anyways, Joe Cronin. He was elected to Baseball Hall of Fame in 1956. Cronin compiled a .301 batting average in 20 years. He was affiliated with the Red Sox for 24 seasons as a player, manager, and general manager. He won 1,071 games, general manager, leading the Red Sox. Maybe someday Terry Francona will get up there. And he holds a record for pinch hit home runs with 5 in 1943. Anyways, Joe,
Yeah.
who would you pick for number 4?
Gee, I don't know. There's a little hockey player that used to play for Bruins. He won a few games too. Bob.
Bobby Orr.
Oh, you know who that was. All right, okay. No, that's okay. It's good though. That's what I would have done. I would have found the number 4 that no one knows, rather than someone that everyone knows. That's the easy way out.
Well, if you were wearing the number 4, I would have picked you.
I used to wear it. I never wore number 4.
Yeah.
I played hockey though. My brother told me I looked like I was pulling a Volkswagen. My nickname was Molasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a nickname you want to have as a hockey player. Molasses.
Why was your nickname Molasses?
Because I was so quick.
Yeah.